Guys, I got something pretty crazy for you guys, man. So we know that NIO sells coffee and all sorts of drinks at NIO houses. It's quite special, all right? It's all about the NIO life. Now, they actually just launched Robo Coffee. Yeah, you heard that correct. Robo Coffee. Unmanned robotic coffee. So the way it works is that you have basically this little attachment at the swap stations. And you can basically go for a battery swap, and then at the same time you can order a coffee. Scan, and you can basically order a ton of drinks. And the coffee machine is gonna make it, all right, it can be iced as well. For example, you can make a iced Americano or iced latte, all that kind of cool stuff, cold or hot. And it's gonna make it, and it's going to hand it over to you with that robotic arm in the time it takes for a battery swap. So let me make this clear, all right? A battery swap takes less than 3 minutes. So in that time, you not only get a fully charged battery pack, all right, you're fully charged, and you got a nice cup of joe. How crazy is that? So you don't have to run to a coffee shop, actually. And so basically, normally, parking the car and charging takes an hour. Maybe going to the coffee shop might take you another 15 minutes. All of that is done in under 3 minutes. Now, of course, NIO had patents for this, all right? It was something that they had planned all along. It's definitely another great way to earn lots of bonus revenue. Early responses from NIO owners, they absolutely love it. Holy crap. Everybody that's seen this, they love it, man. And you can make all sorts of drinks. It's not just coffee, also tea-related drinks, etc. Maybe even like other kind of like complicated milk tea stuff. They can make it in the future. But right now, they're doing early testing, and it's basically only limited to a coffee and iced Americano. And you have to order it by scanning your phone. And in the future, they might integrate it so that it's basically in your car, all right? You do a battery swap, you can click a button, and then you want a coffee? Yeah, I'll take a coffee. Which one? Which kind you want? That one. I want the latte. And then by the time you're in the battery swap, window pops down, the robotic arm hands you that coffee, you're sipping that coffee, and then the battery swap is done, and you're off on your way to wherever you want to go. Absolutely nuts. All right. Now, this one robo coffee machine is in Shanghai. All right. It's early testing. They only have one of them in Shanghai, but gradually they're going to roll it out into all different cities. And this is, of course, earning extra revenue for NIO. A lot of people talked about placing ads at the swap station. Of course, they can do that now with 4th gen swap stations because you got a little screen on top. But they mostly use that to display the progress of a battery swap. It's starting the swap. It's removing the battery. It's putting on the fully charged battery. System check. All that kind of stuff. The different steps. They have it on top. And then the timer, it has a timer, and it tells you when it's done, an accurate timer. But that can also probably display some ads. But mostly it's going to be NIO stuff. So to earn some extra revenue, of course, they're going to have that coffee machine. All right. And to save money, they're also going to have solar panels on top of the swap station. And the cool thing is, I mean, this is completely unmanned. It's completely automated, 100%. Just like the swap stations, most of the swap stations right now, Gen 3 and above, all right, Gen 2 and above, actually, they're all automated. So you also got the Robo coffee machine that's also automated. Now, how about pricing? In terms of pricing, this is where it gets very interesting. So an iced Americano costs 14 RMB, which is absolutely not overpriced. But it's not like super cheap either, but it's just bang on a little bit cheaper than the average price, all right? Like if you go to Starbucks, an iced Americano is going to cost you like around 28 RMB, which is double that price. But then a Luckin Coffee, if you buy it at Luckin Coffee here in China, that's going to cost you maybe like 12, all right, 12 RMB. So this is $14, a little bit more expensive than Luckin Coffee, but it's absolutely worth the amount of time you saved, all right? You see, NIO is all about saving time. You buy a NIO, you save time. You're buying time. Now remember, this is unmanned, so they don't have to pay anybody a salary or anything like that. It's just basically cost of materials and electricity fee. An electricity fee, well, NIO can get that from solar or, when electricity is super cheap. So there's no shortage of that. All right, so it's really just the cost of the goods, the cost of the coffee, etc. And where I see this really being super nice is going to be on the highways, especially. And also, of course, in the city, you're going in to your work, you just get a swap, get your coffee, everything's done in 3 minutes. Wow, absolutely amazing. And also on the highway, I mean, you need a quick replenishment, get a cup of coffee, swap, and you're good to go, right? You're refreshed with your coffee, and your car is also fully charged with that battery swap. So that's going to be absolute nuts as well. Now, this would definitely be a huge success in Europe as well, because we know in Western cultures, coffee is a big part of everyday life. Basically, everybody has to drink coffee to start the day. And of course, in the States as well. Here in China, not so much, okay? But coffee culture is slowly getting there. It's gradually getting there as well, okay? So we do see ton of sales from Luckin Coffee and the likes of these. Starbucks, not so much here in China, but those cheap coffee chains, all right, Coty Coffee, M Stand, there's so many coffee chains, Luckin Coffee as well. They're getting a ton of business, all right? And having the NIO's coffee priced at that level, it's perfect. It would be a great alternative to Luckin Coffee. So in that essence, I'm guessing, well, I know for a fact that if I went for a battery swap and there was that machine right there, I would 100% buy a coffee there instead of buying it at Luckin Coffee or somewhere else, right, or Starbucks. People don't even drink Starbucks that much here in China because it's overpriced. And then, people want to support domestic companies. So NIO owners, they want to support NIO as well, all right? So we would definitely 100% buy that coffee at that swap station. I mean, like 3 minutes to solve everything. Just crazy. And you guys might think that NIO is just focusing on random stuff. They're losing focus, and some people see this as bearish. Don't, all right? Remember, NIO is changing the way people live, all right? It's more of a lifestyle company than an electric vehicle company, in a sense, all right? Lifestyle company, it's an electric vehicle company, and a power company, an energy company, all right? In that sense, you're really changing the way people live. You're making their lives a lot more convenient. That's the mission of NIO, making lives a lot more convenient, a lot greener. And these machines, these robo coffee machines, just the perfect addition. It's not going to really cost them a whole lot of extra money, but it's going to add a lot of extra income to them. All right, they get money from both the battery swap and the battery swap service fee and the electricity fee, all right? And on top of that, you get a cup of coffee, which is pretty high margins, all right? The cost of like the material for a coffee is only like maybe 3-4 RMB, all right? So they're earning like triple that, all right? They're earning triple that in terms of revenue. So it's very, very profitable. It's very, very profitable. So this is definitely something to be excited about. Nobody else really does that. I mean, Tesla, they haven't even gotten the robotic charging arm all like worked out. So Tesla doesn't have this either, all right? This is only NIO. Only NIO has this kind of stuff. Absolutely crazy. And NIO, of course, owns the patents for this as well. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, I'm just super happy about this, to be honest, all right? As always, stay safe, stay healthy. Peace out.